Yeah. Bia, Bia. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza, for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relation.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Hooker to throw. And the man is there to knock that away.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Little Baker bringing that one to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now Hooker. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go right back to Hall. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and just 2 to go. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To the air, Burrow. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. First down, Burrow to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Brown crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. They've got first down from the 31. Motioning one of the tight ends. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now here's Hooker. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Bengals football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. He lost it deep left. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Catch is made in close. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Brown will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They'll run again with Brown. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him 1 yard on that play. Another good stop, and that forces 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Burrow out of the shotgun. And the defender comes away with it. Geno Stone picks it off. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless.
And he's intercepted for the first time this year. Logan Wilson has it. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. After the pick, here's Burrow again. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. They kick the running back in motion. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. On target to his man Higgins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Brown again. Down the sideline inside the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Burrow setting up the play action. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Third and short, it's Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. A give left side to Brown. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Handoff headed left to Brown. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions are on the move here. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running in with David Montgomery. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. 2nd and 10 now. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. Still has some space inside the 35. Keeps it moving. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jack Fox on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. Ball at the 33 for first down. We send a man in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. This one intended for the running back. And And we'll see what they do here on second down. Slot man motioned over. On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They've got a man in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Man in motion here. To throw again, it's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Shakes him from deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Cincinnati. should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Gets everything he has under this throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. Starts the return at the 34. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Outstanding 28-yard return on that kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going with Brown on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And this stays a 1-score, 8-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Hooker. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Hooker will look to throw. This one falls incomplete. Trying getting it to Almirall St. Brown. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. Jack Fox will kick it away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Brown. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
Well, that's a play that's going to make any defensive coordinator very, very happy. It's for a totally neutralized line of scrimmage. And the rest of the defender sure it's in range to follow him outside and deny him any open space.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Play action now. Burrow. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
A run with Brown. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Burrow back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lead by 14. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hooker set to pass. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. And you're going for this. Escapes the pocket. That'll be the first and more. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He'll throw it yet again. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Waste of time.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw it again. They're going to get to him, and what a shot. The football's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
On first down, here's Burrow. That one's caught along the left sideline. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the fourth. T. Higgins, the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here's Hooker. Taking a shot deep down the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force...
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 14. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margins for error. You got to go score.
Trying for it with Burrow. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Finds his man Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Oh, there he goes. It's a fake. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So 2nd down coming up.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hooker to throw. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for the Lions.
To throw is Hooker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 41-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in 1 game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this,
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, did the Lions get to that one? Yes, they got it back. 2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
they really do. And not just make it a 1-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
1 bite at a time.
1 possession at a time, 1 play at a time, 1 bite at a time to the very end.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Launches one deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And it's a solid pickup as he goes out of bounds, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 now. Handoff now to the receiver. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Brown on the carry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. Is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Oh, he's in trouble here, and he'll go down. The Lions got him.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
That's not what I saw. Off the field, ref. One hold. You gotta be kidding me.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. They'll motion a tight end left. They go play action on 1st. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.